Most fitness routines force you into a compromise. You either have to invest in a rack of specialized equipment, or you have to clear a massive space on your living room floor just to get through a basic core workout. But you can bypass the floor entirely. By structuring 14 specific vertical movements into a continuous sequence, you can generate continuous energy output without ever lying down. The only physical requirement is a 6 by 6 foot operational radius. If you can stand up and extend your arms, you have enough room. The real challenge with a continuous 15-minute routine is mental fatigue. Knowing exactly how much time is left in a set and seeing the next move before it starts keeps your brain engaged and prevents you from quitting early. This diagram shows the sequence divided into 3 distinct phases. At the base, we start with mobility. That transitions into the middle tier, core drive, and it peaks at the top with cardio burn. Removing the floor from the equation isn't a shortcut. It forces you to constantly stabilize your own body weight against gravity, keeping your core active the entire time. Phase 1 aims to expand your range of motion and prime your central nervous system. Looking at this vector model, we can see exactly what happens during the standing knee to palm. By driving your right knee upward against gravity while keeping your torso tall, you execute a strict abdominal crunch. Transitioning to a straight leg kick intensifies that abdominal compression, while simultaneously introducing a deep hamstring extension. Next, the sequence activates the sides of the body. Movements like the back foot touch and the overhead side bend stretch the lateral kinetic chain, waking up the stabilizing muscles along your flanks. During these first 4 movements, controlled, deep breathing is critical. Flushing your muscles with oxygen right now delays the onset of lactic acid later. If you skip these opening movements, your muscles remain stiff, reducing how efficiently your body burns calories during the high-intensity blocks that follow. Now the methodology shifts. Phase 2 moves past basic mobility and begins to load the lower body while activating deeper muscle groups. The torso twist with knee lift requires you to bring your arms down while twisting your torso toward the raised knee. This cross-body rotational force directly targets the deep obliques. This animation traces kinetic power during a wide squat to elbow knee. Force travels diagonally from the right foot, across the core, into the left elbow. Switching to the overhead arms pass-through flips the mechanics. Driving arms down forcefully accelerates core fatigue without holding dumbbells. Right in the middle of this block is the curtsy stretch. It acts as a strategic active recovery window, letting your heart rate dip slightly before the final push. The block finishes with a torso rotation with heel touch. Bending your leg, lifting your heel, and rotating your torso simultaneously creates a complex neurological demand just to maintain your balance. By relying heavily on cross-body mechanics, Phase 2 forces your central nervous system to work harder to coordinate movement, burning more calories than simple linear repetitions. The final 5 exercises make up Phase 3. The goal here is strict. Push your cardiovascular system into its maximum fat-burning threshold and keep it there. It starts with the lunge with torso twist. Sinking into dual 90-degree leg angles is an absolute requirement to preserve your joints, especially as fatigue starts to compromise your form. From there, the routine demands explosive power. Transitioning from a standing knee crunch into a jump knee drive requires launching off the ground, forcing fast-twitch fibers to fire rapidly. The final movement is the twist jump. Twisting your legs to the right while your upper body twists to the left creates opposing rotational forces, fully exhausting your body's remaining glycogen stores. This final spike in intensity creates an oxygen debt, known as EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. It means your body will continue to expend energy at an elevated rate long after the workout ends, simply to return your systems to a resting state. The specific exercises are only half the formula. The other half is strict mathematical pacing. This chart tracks heart rate over time. The line spikes during 45 seconds of work, dipping slightly during the 10-second rest. This short break prevents muscle failure, keeping your heart rate continuously trapped inside the fat-burning threshold without fully recovering. Hitting that final workout complete marker and seeing the ultimate calorie burn provides definitive loop closure, rewarding the brain for sustaining the effort. This entire protocol relies on an exact pairing, uncompromising biomechanical form, layered over relentless timing. This zero-floor methodology demonstrates that by prioritizing stabilization and specific kinetic sequencing, you can create a high-intensity training environment in any standing space without the need for specialized equipment.